watching News 8.
Back with Dr. Matthew Devine, the newly minted medical director at Highland Family Medicine. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Also the medical director at Accountable Health Partners. You're busy. We know that. We appreciate your time. Let's talk about bike safety this morning. Lots of folks getting on the bike this time of year, and with good reason. It's great weather for it. But you got to be safe. We got a couple of things that we really want to focus in on. The first is riding tips. Where do we begin?
I think the biggest and most important thing is a helmet. You know, I think that has to be a fitting helmet. It's got to be relatively new, and you have to ride it regardless of where you're going. Even if you're on the canal, accidents can happen. This can save your life, period.
Before you even get on the bike, though, you got to make sure that you've got good equipment that's working properly, right?
True. It's not enough just to get on and go. You want to make sure that the tires are pumped up, that the brakes are working. You want to make sure that the bike is actually fitted to you. So if you share a bike, you want to adjust the seat. Sometimes you need to adjust the handlebars and other things as well.
Depending upon the time of day, clothing, make sure that people can see you, right?
Right. It's not just kind of light colors. Actually, it's better to have neon or fluorescent colors, even during the daytime. And actually trying to avoid riding at night altogether makes a lot of sense.
All right. Let's pivot. Let's talk about rules of the road, because this is crucial. When it comes to riding a bike, what are the things that we need to keep in mind when we get out on the road?
When you get on the road, it's important to remember that there are other bigger vehicles and machines out there, of course, and so keeping your eyes and ears open, you know, not wearing headphones, kind of following the general rules of the road that other cars are, and making sure that they see you, because even if you see them, it doesn't necessarily means that they've seen you.
A lot of people don't know, what direction are we going when we get out on the road?
You actually want to go with traffic, so you're kind of going on the same way of that. And most accidents or most injuries that occur happen when people are doing the opposite of the general rules of the road.
And obviously, it goes without saying, but obey all traffic laws, right? You don't want to be out there making mistakes, putting yourself or somebody else in danger.
Right. Stop signs are good for us, too.
Yeah.
You know, rolling to the right and left, you still want to look both ways and make sure that people see you.
Signal as well, right?
Yep. And letting people know when you're coming up behind them, kind of alerting them that you're coming on their left or that you're kind of coming by.
All right, we say we're adults here talking about this, but kids ride bikes too, and this is where we sort of get into the street versus the sidewalk.
Right. So kids probably ride bikes more than we do.
Yeah.
And I think anywhere between the ages of 10 and 12, we really kind of still say to keep them on the sidewalk, which most of the time adults still ride in the road. It's actually kind of preferred. But for kids, until they can really follow those road rules, they really should stay on the sidewalk. But that poses risks of people coming out of their driveways, kind of people not seeing them as well as they're kind of coming down the streets.
So what's our advice for kids when they get on the bike then?
The biggest advice for them is to continue to kind of learn all the rules of the road and to kind of make sure that they are always ever vigilant, wearing their helmets, kind of following those road rules and trying to get those good habits built as they kind of build up.
Doctor, thank you as always. We appreciate it. Hey, lots we went over here over the last couple of minutes. If you missed any of our conversation, we'll share this advice online as well at rochesterfirst.com.